I specifically remember this dark day in August 2014. I looked outside the window. I was sitting in a cafe with my friend. We met for lunch, and it's pounding with rain, just pounding and pounding. And I thought, wow, it's really coming down just in a very short period of time. My friend and I chatted. The rain stopped. We decided to cut lunch and get home. And in my mind, the one thing I thought about was, I haven't heard from my husband. I hope we did not flood. I leave the cafe 8 minutes away from my home. It takes me almost an hour to get home. There's cars floating in the streets. It's just devastating. I get home. I find my kids on the curb crying. My husband's devastated. And once again, for the second time, we have endured an awful flood. We have lost personal items that we cannot replace. We did what we could to prevent this, and yet we still flooded. It's a devastating thing to have to endure. It is almost the same as going through a fire. Families lose so much personal items, and when they're not replaceable, it's so difficult to accept that. Today I'm here because I want to talk about the things in the communities, the issues that we are having, and how we can band together, how we can stay informed, and what I can do to inform you better on the things that we have done and the provisions that are in place so that we can prevent these devastating disasters. It is my desire to assist the residents in bringing them together, coming to the community meetings, participating in community events, bringing us together as a community so that we can function as a whole. It is my goal to inform the community of things that we have done thus far to prevent and help the residents to get through these devastating disasters. We are also voting on several issues that are coming into play. One being, Michigan has now passed a law that communities have the right to opt out of medical marijuana facilities in their cities. So I would like to respectfully ask you to vote on this. If you feel that this is something that the community can flourish from, if you feel that you don't want it in your community, you've got to get out there and you have to vote. I've addressed the issue of the neighborhood flooding with government funds that we received, development block funds. We received between $250,000 and $350,000 in order to come up with a solution to save these homes from the devastating floods that they have endured already. Also, the medical marijuana facilities within our communities, we can ban them from our communities, but we have to pull together and we have to vote. Also, on a lighter note, pest control. We have had some issues in the community with people spotting rats and varmints. We have contacted a pest control company. We have accepted a bid. We are just waiting right now for them to contact us back. The lighter issue is we would like to offer our city hall to honor those who are serving right now, families in our community who have loved ones that are serving. We offer you to bring a photo. We are creating a wall to honor them. Please have your photos in as soon as possible so that we can get this started and we can honor your loved ones. The issue with the flooding, thus far what we have started, We have started with 70 houses in the susceptible flooding areas, have had backflow preventers installed. It is our goal to continue installing them into the susceptible areas. And as we continue, hopefully it is our goal to prevent any further flooding in these areas. It will take time. Please be patient with us, but we have started the process and we have already installed 70 different homes within our community. The medical marijuana issue, this is a new state law, so we'd like you to get out, come in and be a part of what you want to see in your community. We want you to come in, we want to hear what your thoughts are, we'd like to have you vote. Also, the pest control, we are waiting for a start date. We will inform the community of when the start date is, if there are any special provisions that we have to do in order to prepare for this, or when this whole thing is going to take place and how long it will take. We will get that information and we will get that to you as soon as possible. Again, with the honor board in our city hall, please don't hesitate to get your family members' photos in here so we can get them up on the wall where they belong so that we can honor them for all that they do. It is my goal to involve the community in all that happens within its community, but I need the community to get involved. Be a part of the changes that we are making. Be a voice in what we're doing and how we're improving. We want to hear what the community wants. I encourage you to encourage your neighbors to get out, vote, come to the city council meetings, ask questions, find out what it is, where are we, what are we doing, and what do we plan on doing for these current issues and for these, even for the fun things that we do within the community. Some people are unaware of the things that we do that we provide in the community, farmers markets and things like that. Come down, visit us, sit in on a meeting, voice your opinion, be heard. I encourage you to encourage your neighbors to come to the meetings, to vote, and to be a part of the community in which they live. My name is Juanita Collins, and I am running for re-election for the mayor in the city of Southgate.